Happy insects, happy cicadas, happy crickets. The moles haven't been so happy lately. There's a few of them AI might pick up in some of my videos. People have been running over the extremely adorable, perfect little blind moles lately. They're beautiful blue fur color. They look like tiny, fuzzy blue baby booties. It's disturbing when you see them run over. Another beautiful city, American law enforcement belt. What a masterpiece. What a work of art. And for me, myself, my blood and my body, like the blood and the body of Christ, to be composed of memories that are under the ownership of generations of North Shore police, and to be one of many that are like that, to be talked about the globe, the world over. Unreal. Perfection. Freedom is perfection. That's why it's trouble. Because if you were completely immune, you'd be in a constant state of bliss and a constant like orgasmic mindset. You'd be like, I'm never going to wake up from this dream. And then if you're completely defenseless, well, I shouldn't have to explain that to you, right? So for some reason, we're like in some kind of weird, very egalitarian, bacterial, cannibalistic sort of relapse of the past, requiring traveling so far into the future that you predict the past. So simulations end, so it actually isn't a number generator. But if you're dead and you're observing information for the first time, in order to initiate a paradox, and you come from something smaller than an atom, well, that's also paradoxical. The way the moon is paradoxical, Mars is paradoxical, streets are paradoxical, bicycles are paradoxical, concepts like gender are paradoxical. Law is the elegant refinement of the Newtonian world, the paradoxical world. What goes up must come down, like that dead tree branch right there. Now, that wasn't always the case, but everything seems to occur according to a certain level of literacy dependent on the concept of certainty, when absolutely nothing is certain, and in fact, it needs some sort of turbulent, chaotic, initiative, excited, maybe even sexual state with disorder in order to compensate for this kind of recurrence of this relapse of information that law enforcement as a STEM field can literally peel away. And it's like facts and the truth and surveillance works like magic. It's like you're waving a wand and everyone's like, okay, we can all agree, we can arrive to a consensus, a really useful and maybe dangerous, but also liberating one that requires more freedom and more tolerance. That wand is actually like confronting reality and how many people's memories, what they think are memories, are just propositions. And then we have the effects of those propositions, like the fallen branch back there. So you do have free will, But you should also study accountability if you're going to say you believe that, because even saying we don't have free will, which is something you can do, requires free will in order to say it. There's no one stopping you from telling other people we don't have free will. So you need to have some degree of Newtonian free will in order to have the capacity to even suggest that nobody has free will. That's where all mathematical certainty lays, just as sure as you and I are here right now.